Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy Botshelo Sello. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So for today, we're gonna check our weekly analysis. So I'm going to analyze on these two pairs, which is NAS 100 and gold. So as you can see on the weekly time frame, I just wanted to show you guys that you should know that this is still going to the upside. It has the momentum to go to the upside. As you can see, this is our impulse and this is our correction. As you can see, it corrects with small candlesticks, then impulse, then correction, then impulse. As you can see on NAS 100, we're looking for normally I look for buy opportunities instead of sell opportunities, because most of the time, even if it does a reversal pattern, it doesn't normally complete it. It doesn't do the 90% rule. Let me just give you two practical examples of what I'm talking about. As you can see, if we go down to the let me just remove these so I can show you. If we go down to the smaller time frame, I'll just show you, but let me just show you on the weekly time frame. What I'm saying is that normally I do not take the sell entries, because the momentum of this is to the upside. So if you can see clearly, this is a reversal pattern. So normally when we see a reversal pattern, we know that our target is going to be here on the 90% rule where the pattern started. This is our 90% rule, as you know it. So as you can see, it doesn't complete this pattern. It doesn't complete the reversal pattern, showing us that the momentum is to the upside. Even if I can show you this one, still it doesn't complete the 90% rule, even if I show you on the smaller time frames. But I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. That's why I don't like sell entries on this. I know if I put a sell entry, I'll only scalp, I won't hold it. But if I see a structure that is a continuation pattern, I know that the momentum is to the upside, then I can enter the trade and hold it. So let me just go down to smaller time frames, because I normally enter this pair on smaller time frames. On bigger time frames, I only see how it goes, but normally I enter it on the 5 minute time frame or the 15-minute time frame. So let me just show you what I am seeing here on NAS 100. As you can see, this is a reversal. This is a bigger reversal pattern to the downside, but I know we already know that the momentum for, let's just remove this. As you can see, this normally when we see this pattern, we know that it's gonna do. Let me just show you. Let me just extend this. So this is our structure. And as you can see, this is a beautiful reversal pattern, but we know that the momentum for NAS 100 is to the upside. So I'm gonna look for buy entries. So it can do something like this. That's our third touch. As you can check, this is our daily time frame. I will go to the smaller time frame, but this is the daily time frame. So what it will do is this: first, a second, third touch, then it can come. What it can do is can do something like it can break the structure, come for a retest, and then it will create, let me just not use arrows, then it will create a continuation pattern to the upside. So this is what I just want to show you. It can break, come for a retest, then move in a continuation pattern. It can move like this. because you can see that the momentum is to the upside. So this is the way you can move. You can move in a continuation pattern, showing us that we're still going to the upside. Just wanted to show you the scenario. You should look out for both scenarios for buy and sell. You shouldn't just look for sell, because you have to listen to the market, what it's telling you. So this is what might happen, but for now we're gonna look for buy entries. We're going to the upside, but I'm saying after it touches here, this is what it might do. It might come here, it might break, go for a retest, and move in a continuation manner. As it moves in a continuation manner, we know that we're gonna look for our buy entries again. Then that's when we go into the upside. Then I have to evolve, then I will have to evolve my pattern. So this is what we will be looking for on NAS 100, but for now we're looking for our buy opportunities. I'll just go down to smaller time frames now, so we can check it out. So let me just go down to the 1 hour time frame instead of the 4 hour, because this pair has a high peak value. So normally use the smaller time frame to enter my entries. Normally is the 5 minute. This is the lowest one I normally use, but some people I see that they also use 1 minute time frame. You can do that if you want, but I like the 5 minute one. It's much better. So this is the structure for I'm going to show you the structure for the 1 hour time frame. As you can see, this is a beautiful continuation to the upside. So we can see that we're still going to the upside. Still going to the upside with NAS 100. We'll just go down to maybe to the 5 minute time frame. If, as you can see, this is a beautiful continuation pattern to the upside. We know that if we see this pattern, then we know that we're still going to the upside. Our first target obviously is going to be here, but if we go down to the smaller time frame, I'm sure here it's a smaller continuation pattern, maybe in the 15 minute time frame or in the 5 minute time frame. As you can see, this is the structure. If you're seeing it, there were many opportunities. This is the structure. I just want to show you pattern that you should also look out for. This is another continuation pattern. If you watch it carefully, this is our first continuation pattern. Then the second one here. What I like about patterns, I know that there is a pattern inside a pattern. So here also is another continuation pattern. So as you can see, there are many opportunities. In trading. So you can't say you missed this trade. No, there's another opportunity that you get. So as you can see, this is our structure for the daily time frame. As you can see, this is, just want to show you. As you can see, this is an impulse, and this is an, I hope it doesn't mess it up my structure or my pattern. I hope you see clearly. This is an impulse and this is a correction. Now we're expecting another impulse to the upside. This is our structure. As you can see, impulse, bigger correction, then another impulse. So if we go down to the smaller time frame, that's when we're gonna get our entries. So let's just go down to the 5-minute time frame. This is the 5-minute time frame. As you can see, this is a continuation pattern. So we're still going to the upside. Do this. So we're still going to the upside. So we're still going to the upside. As you can see, this is another continuation pattern. This is the 5-minute time frame. This is the 5-minute time frame. As you can see, what I like about nasdaq that it moves heavily, then it corrects. It shows you that you're going to the upside, now it's correcting, then still going to the upside. So obviously I'll wait for a breakout here. Wait for a breakout here. I know it will break, maybe come for a retest, then we're going to the upside, or can do something like this, because this is a reversal pattern on the 5-minute time frame. This is the other thing it can do. It can break the structure. After breaking the structure, then it can come here for a third touch. Then we're going to the upside. So we'll just see how it moves. But as you can see, there is a lot of rejection here. There's a lot of rejection. So I think that it's still going to the upside. We just have to wait for the candlestick to close. Some people also go to the 1-minute time frame. You can also do that. You can go to the 1-minute time frame. But as you can see, it didn't break with a big candlestick, so I normally don't enter it when it does this. It did break, came for a retest, but the break here was a small candlestick, so it wasn't a heavy momentum. So I wanted something, maybe a candlestick like this. When it broke here, then goes for a retest, I was gonna enter, then I was gonna take my profit here. But as you can see, it's moving heavily to the downside, so maybe I'll be expecting for it to touch him. Then that's when I'll enter my buy entries. Then I know my stop loss will be tight, will be too tight, because I'll wait for it to touch this trend here or this line here. Then I know that we're still going to the upside. Let me just check on the 1-minute time frame, but I normally do not look at the 1-minute time frame. But as you can see, this is a beautiful structure we're showing you on the 5-minute. This is a reversal pattern. As you can see here, if I was trading the 1-minute, I was gonna enter it here, because as you can see here, it broke with a big candlestick for the 1-minute, then came for a retest. Now it's going to the downside. As you can see, it's moving heavily on the 1-minute time frame, but I normally do not enter the 1-minute time frame. So if you did enter, I'm sure you're eating on this pair now. Normally I'll wait for it to touch here. After it touches here, then that's when I go for my buy entries. Then I know that we going to the upside. So this is the 1-minute time frame, but most of the time I do not trade the 1-minute time frame, and the smaller time frames I only trade them on these pairs that have high pip value, even US30. That's I also use the 15-minute time frame or the 5-minute time frame to enter. But pairs like USD JPY, that's when I use the 1-hour time frame. But on this one here, I do use the the smaller time frame. It's because the pip value is too high. As you can see, it's moving heavily to the downside. If you did enter this trade, I'm sure you're eating. If you check the 1 minute time frame, because I do not check the 1 minute time frame, but if you do trade the 1 minute time frame, I'm sure you're eating here on this pair on NAS 100. So the other pair we're gonna check is gold. I did show you my analysis for gold, I think last week. I did analyze it. Let me just go down to the 4 hour. As you can see, this is the structure I was showing you. This is the structure I was showing you on gold. This is a correction impulse, but here there's too many rejections here. I did enter the trade, then I think I took my profits here, seeing this big rejection here and not knowing what's gonna happen. So let's go down to that smaller time frame and see what's happening on this pair now. Because as you can see, there was a structure here, a reversal pattern to the downside. It did hit our 90% rule, but now it's not going to the downside anymore. So we need to evolve our pattern to see what's happening on this pair. Let me just do this. Let me remove the drawings so we can see it clearly. As you can see, it wants to go back to the structure, because this is the structure that we have on gold. So the price broke, came for retest, but now it's going back to the same price. So that means it's not going to the downside. So there's a change in direction. So I'll just have to wait for it, or let me just go down to the daily time frame. And the daily time frame, it will show me what's happening. Let me remove this. So this is the daily time frame. So I had this, but it broke, then came back to the price, so I had to evolve. So now it's supposed to be like this. That's how it's supposed to be. And then the structure, let me put it here so we can do this. So as I was showing, let me just go down to the weekly time frame. This is what I saw on the 4-hour time frame. I just wanted to show you. So this is what I saw on the 4-hour time frame. This is the 4-hour time frame. So the price broke. So the price broke, and now here it was a correction. This was our correction. This was our correction. So it broke, came for a retest. It's going down now, but now I just want to see the structure here. I also see another reversal pattern. If we go down to the smaller time frame, that's when we can see clearly. But what I'm seeing now is also another reversal pattern to the downside. Another reversal pattern to the downside. So I'll just have to wait for it to see what's gonna happen here. Then that's when I'll enter my sell entries, because my target was somewhere here. But as it rejects, I had to go out. My target was somewhere here. this is what's gonna be my target, because as you can see, this is a beautiful reversal pattern to the downside. So it's rejecting here. I don't know why it's rejecting so much here, but if it keeps on rejecting, then I know that the momentum is going to the upside. Then I will have to look for continuation pattern in order for me to see what's going on. But let me just show you another scenario if it doesn't go the way as we expect. This is another scenario I'll be looking for, because we have to look for, you can't say it's a buy only, right? You can't say it's a buy only. It can show you another opportunity, but you're still looking for a sell entry, and it's showing us another, showing you a change of direction, but you still look for buy entry because it broke the structure. As you can see, this, let me just remove this old one here, because I can see it doesn't want to complete this reversal pattern to the downside. So this is a continuation pattern to the upside. So what it can do, let me just go down to the smaller structure. So you see what we're seeing now, we're seeing something different. We see a break here. Let me just want to show you closely. What we're seeing here is we saw a break to the upside, came for a retest, now it's going to the upside. So you can see there are some opportunities you can miss by looking for sell entries, while the market is showing you that we changed the direction. Now we're going to the upside, but we don't see that because we look for sell entries only. So you have to look for other opportunities. Can look for sell only. There's a buy also in the market. So you see what it did here, it broke, now it's rejecting. So I'll just have to wait for it to, in order for me to enter this trade, just have to wait for it to go up again. I'm here on this zone. As you can see, this is a strong zone. Then I'll wait for it to correct with a continuation pattern. Wait for it to correct with a continuation pattern, because I already missed. If I sold this, I was gonna buy here, but now it went up. So even if I enter this trade, my stop loss will be too big. So I don't like big stop losses. I just like tight stop losses. And I know if it doesn't go my way within 3 hours or 4 hours, the trade takes me out. Then holding this pair with a big stop loss, I will have to hold the trade for days. So I do not like that. I like to hold profits instead of losses. So if the trade doesn't go my way, it's better for it to take me out within 4 hours. Then look for opportunities and see where I went wrong. So this is what I'll be waiting for in order for me to enter on gold. This is what I'll be waiting for in order for me to go in the trade, because you see there's too many rejections here. But I'll just have to wait for it to see what's gonna happen, if we're gonna buy or sell. But on NAS 100 we're gonna buy. Here we're gonna wait for the structures. We're gonna wait for the structures to see what's going to happen. Then we'll know if we're going up or we're going down. So thank you guys for watching my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube videos. Thank you.